disguise. Replace freedom with fear. You trade money for lives. I'm aware of what you've done. No, no more sorrow. I pay for your mistakes. Yeah, time is borrowed. The time has come to be I see pain, I see need, I see liars and thieves abuse power with greed. I had hope, I believed, but I'm beginning to think that we've been deceived. You will pay for what you've done. No, no more sorrow. I pay for your mistakes. Yeah, time is borrowed. The time has come to be Thieves and hypocrites. Thieves and hypocrites. Thieves and hypocrites. No, no more sorrow. I've paid for your mistakes. Yeah, time is borrowed. The time has come to be replaced. No more sorrow. I've paid for your mistakes. Yeah, time is borrowed. The time has come to be replaced. The time has come to be replaced. The time has come to be
Hell yeah. Are you guys out there? Let me see a hand up like this and go. Yeah. Put 'em up. Put 'em up. You ready? When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just
trying to bend the truth.
I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so
Lying my
let's hear it, y'all,
way
come
from-
on. Nah, no turning back
I
now.
wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
Nah, no turning back now.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather
No turning back now.
anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say
Nah, no turning back
the
now.
very worst part of you is me.
I remember what they taught to me. Remember condescending talk of who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me, and I
Trying to bend the truth.
But the more I push, the more I'm pulling away. 'Cause I
Lying my way from you.
Nah, no turning back
I
now.
wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
Nah, no turning back now.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather
No turning back now.
anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say
Nah, no turning back
the
now.
very worst part of you
Say what? I get lost in the nothingness inside of me.
I was confused,
and I let it all out to find. And I'm not the only person with these things in mind.
inside of me.
But all the vacancy, the words revealed, is the only real thing that I've got left to feel.
Nothing to lose,
Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna hear, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain that felt so long.
Brings all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong.
And I've got nothing to say. Can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
I was confused,
Looking everywhere only to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind.
so what am I?
What do I have but negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me.
Nothing to lose,
Nothing to gain, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain that felt so long.
Release all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along.
You ready to sing?
Somewhere I belong, and I will never know myself until I do this on my own. And I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. And I will never burn anything till I break away from me. And I will break away, I'll find myself today. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Release all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong. Yeah! giving up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't know what to take. Thought I was focused, but I'm scared. I'm not prepared. I hyperventilate, looking for help somehow, somewhere, and no one cares. I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the fuck is wrong with me. Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my fucking misery. I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't know who to trust. No surprise.
Everything feels so far away from me.
Heavy thoughts set through dust and the lies.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the time and time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Take everything from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you. Tension is building inside steadily.
Feel so far away from me.
Heavy thoughts forcing their way out of me.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the time and time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Take everything from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you. I won't waste myself on you. Yeah. Waste myself on you.
Pump it up and down. Let's go, y'all.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to stay away from me. Sometimes I'm in disbelief I didn't know. Somehow I need you to go. Don't stay.
Forget our memories.
Forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into.
Just give me myself back.
Don't stay.
Forget our memories.
Forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you.
Just give me myself back and
Don't stay. Sometimes I feel like I trusted you too well. Sometimes I just feel like stripping out myself. Sometimes I'm in disbelief I didn't know. Somehow I need to be you. Don't stay. Forget our memories. Forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into.
just give me myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories. Forget our possibilities.
Take all your faithlessness with you.
Just give me myself back and don't. People down here in the pit, you ready to do this shit right now? It's on, let's go.
I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. With no apologies, don't stay.
Forget our memories. Forget our possibilities.
What you were changing me into.
Just give me myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories. Forget our possibilities.
Take all your faithlessness with you.
Just give me myself back and don't.
Don't stay. Don't stay. Don't stay.
What's up, Jers? How you guys been? It's been a minute. I'm fucking up, huh? My bad. Check this out, you guys. I want to know right now how many people out here are old school hardcore Linkin Park fans. Yes! This is gonna be our 10th year together as a band. And we're happy to be out on the road celebrating with all you guys. You ready? Let's go, y'all! What's up with Smiley Face? Let me get that. Hell yeah. Yeah. Why does it feel like night today? Something inside's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first or how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head. It's like a face that I hold inside, a face that awakes and I close my face. It watches every time they face it last every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is hearing me.
It's like a
Paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing again. It's like the face inside is wrapped
beneath my skin.
I know what they're facing me. Points out all my mistakes to me. You've got to face on the inside too. Your paranoia is probably worse. I don't know what set me off first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts the fact that the matter is can't add up to what you can, but everybody is a face that they hold in. Face it awake so they close in. Face it once every time they face it last every time they fall. you too, right inside your skin. Paranoid, looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid, looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The sun goes down. I feel the light betray me. The sun goes down. I feel the light betray me. It's like I'm paranoid, looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like a face inside. It's right beneath the skin. It's like a paranoid, looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right. Thank you. How you doing, y'all? My name's Mike. I'm flowing with the new shit. I'm doing it all night. I like what I do. I do what I like. I could quit and get it back like I'm riding a bike. I said stop. Bring it back, bring it back. We got that balance, keeping us on track. Teach your kid when you're moving quick with no slow. Staying like you don't care, but you do though. I know you really must be so lonely, puffed up like you're tough, but so phony. You and your boys, you don't know me. You really wanna hold me, show me, homie. Tough talk doesn't mean a thing. Get over yourself. You know when we're up in the scene, it's machine shop rocking. We step inside and we got everybody so petrified. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name in shame, cover up the face. You can't run a race, the pace is too fast. You just won't last. You love the way I look at you while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away when I give in. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you learn. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you learn. You want someone to learn like you. You live what you learn. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you've learned. You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. You take away when I give in. Bring it back, Rob, let's go. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you learn. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you learn. You want someone to learn like you. You live what you learn. You wanna share. Let me see hands up. You live what you learn. Forfeit the game.
Thank you. You guys are looking really fucking good tonight, by the way. I see some motherfucking people down here who are putting more into this show than we are, you know what I mean? That's not fucking easy to do, man. You guys are passionate motherfuckers.
You wanna sing?
I've lied to you the same way that I always do.
This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. I've tried like you to do everything you wanted to. This is the last time I'll take the blame for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Pushes me
Can we see some light up in the air from you guys? There you go. Take a look around at that. Locks below the window. I close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. Oh, and the soul will set free. The soul will set free. And the shadow
guys very much. You really do have some great voices out there, huh?
Sounded good. I want to hear you guys singing louder than you have all night on this one.
I think you guys can sing a little bit louder. You want to challenge it? Come on.
There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before. That's right! Crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall. Confusing what is real. Discomfort in this seat has pulled itself upon me. Distracting, reacting. Against my will I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. I felt this way before. So insecure. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah, man.
Cool.
You know what? Seems like everywhere we go on this tour, it's the hottest fucking day of the year. I have to give it up to you guys, man. You guys have been fucking being pummeled all fucking day long, man, and you guys have showed up strong for us. Thank you so much.
Oh, he's gonna use the towel. I threw a towel down here, and this dude is like, "Thank you," and he's just like, "Oh, Jesus."
Fuck yeah.
You rip it in half for your buddy, okay? Cool, thank you.
Hey,
Hey, can I
ahead,
say?
go ahead,
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah. Let me say something real quick before we play this next song. We're gonna take it down a second for you guys. But Chester was saying to me the other day that, you know, when we did it in the studio, we put the whole band's vocals on the chorus, and we don't have, well, it's better if you guys help us out with this. He said when he sings it alone, it just feels like a little bit like, doesn't feel right. So if you could, when we get to the amen part, you guys help us out.
Can you do that for me? That wasn't too enthusiastic. I said, can you do that for me? All right.
Yeah. Turn my mic up louder, I got to say something. Lightweight, step it aside when we coming. Feel it in your chest, the syllables get pumping. People on the street, they panic and start running. Words on loose leaf sheet, complete coming. I jump in my mind and summon a rhyme I'm dumping. Healing the blind, I promise to let the sun in. Sick of the dark ways, we march to the drumming. Jump when they tell us that they wanna see jumping. Fuck that, I wanna see some fist pumping. Risk something, take back what's yours. Say something that you know they might attack you for. Cause I'm sick of being treated like I had before. Like it's stupid standing for what I'm standing for. Like this war's really just a different brand of war. Like it doesn't cater to rich and abandoned poor. Like they understand you in the back of the jet when you can't put gas in your tank. These fuckers are laughing the way to the bank and cashing the check, asking you to have compassion, have some respect for a leader so nervous in an obvious way, stuttering and mumbling for night news to replay. The rest of the world watching at the end of the day in the living room laughing like, what did he say? Come on. But I am not laughing, cause when it gets tense I know what might happen. The world's cold, if old men make action, have to react to get blown into fractions. 10 years old is something to see. Another kid my age drug under a Jeep, taking it bound and found later under a tree. I wonder if he thought the next one could be me. Do you see the soldiers that are out today? They brush the dust from bulletproof vests away. It's ironic, at times like this you pray, but a bomb blew the mosque up yesterday. There's bombs on the buses, bikes, roads, inside your market, your shops, your clothes. My dad, he's got a lot of fear, I know, but enough pride inside not to let that show. My brother had a book he would hold with pride, a little red cover with a broken spine on the back. He hand wrote a quote inside, when the rich wage war, it's the poor who die. And meanwhile, the leader just talks away, stuttering and mumbling for night news to replay. The rest of the world watching at the end of the day, both scared and angry, like what did he say?
Talking about.
With hands held high under a sky so blue as the ocean opens up to swallow. With hands held high under a sky so blue as the ocean opens up to swallow. Held high under a sky so blue as the ocean opens up to swallow you. With hands held high under a sky so blue as the ocean opens up to swallow you. With hands held high under a sky so blue as the ocean opens up to swallow you. With hands held high under a sky so blue as the ocean opens up to swallow.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you. Now that felt right. truly look up to you. And 6 feet underwater, I do. Hope decays Thank you. You know, before we get started on the next song, we wrote that song after the hurricane hit New Orleans. And we were inspired after we took a visit down there and saw the devastation firsthand and how many wonderful people are just kind of left hanging in the breeze, you know? And, you know, as we speak right now, there are 8 states pretty much underwater. Over 150 counties are drowning. And it's another important time for the people of this country to do something really special. And, you know, it seems like this is becoming a habit that we have in the world is, unfortunately, these natural disasters are just wiping away people's lives. So if you want to do something and get involved and help out, you can go check out musicforrelief.org. It's really simple. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for anything, but just if you can, you know, try to help out. Thank you.
know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. It's designed as rhyme to explain in due time.
All I know.
Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away and it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on and didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried
so hard, I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too far to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I
tried so hard.
In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised that it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried
so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too far to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
to the edge.
I'm about to break everything you say to me.
Takes me one step closer to the edge.
I'm about to break. I need a little room to burn.
One step closer to the edge. I'm about to.
Thank you very much.
Folks, we have a special guest. We have a special guest with us tonight. I'd like to introduce
options left again. I don't want to be the one who battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate, say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way, I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit. Tonight I'll paint it on the wall, 'cause I'm the one that falls. I'll never fight again, and this is how it ends. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream, but now I have some clarity to show you what I mean. I don't know how I got this way, I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit
Don't get ahead of us now. You got clap on beat. You guys want some more music or what? I can't fucking hear you. You want some more or what? We do it like this. And here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins at every line. Throw 'em up, let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up, I'ma chop these roofs. Not a tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop instead. Bled myself out, no one cares. Dug the trench out, lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in.
I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out,
Grow, stop the show. Sloppy words and a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera, lock and load. Cock it back and ain't watch it go. Mama heard me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new hearse. Can't contain on me, knows he works. Fuck this hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied. So why try ignoring him? Making a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus.
I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. I've opened up these skies. I'll make you face that. I pulled myself so far. I'll make you face that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing something special on this one for the first time. This tour is the first time we've done it. I'd like to direct your attention right about now to our man up here on the drums, Rob Warden.
monster right there. Bobby, you are a monster. You are a killer. Fucking killer. So you guys feeling it? And we're not done. You go ahead. Actually, Chester, you take them. Take them the whole way. I'm good. I'm good.
Y'all wanna sing along with me? Say oh, say oh, eh, oh. Say oh, oh. Say oh, say oh, say oh, eh, oh. Say oh, oh. Say oh. I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away.
You sing.
I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, taking deeper, just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out. I bleed it out. I bleed it out. I bleed it out. Whoa, Thank you.
We just want to say thanks very much. This one's going to be our last one. Hope you guys had a great day. And 1, 2, 3. I am a little bit of loneliness, little bit of disregard, handful of complaints that I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, and it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I go watching you, turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got.
I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time hotel. This damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no.
I am a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand. I do what I can and sometimes I don't make sense. I am what you never want to say, and I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out.
So
Let go, watching you, turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. Come on.
I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time hotel. This damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no.
you guys. Good night.